deathBYmitten here, and today I am going to be talking about which game for Battle Royale is better, Apex Legends or Call of Duty Blackout. And I'm just going to cut to the chase and get straight to the point. If you really don't want to go through the entirety of this video and hear why I think Apex Legends is better than Call of Duty Blackout, then here's your answer. I believe that Apex Legends blows Call of Duty Blackout completely out of the fucking water. It is light years ahead of its time in comparison to Call of Duty Blackout, but I don't want anybody to think that I have a superficial bias towards Call of Duty for whatever reason. I think Call of Duty Blackout, the only thing that it has that I like that Apex Legends doesn't have is a solo mode. And I'm guessing that, Respawn Entertainment will be kind enough to incorporate that into their game, and then everyone's going to be in conversation about Battle Royale, and Call of Duty Blackout will be a thing of the past. It will be something that's very ancient and nobody really gives a fuck about it. But ironically, I still believe that, obviously Fortnite will always be, top tier, even though, Apex Legends has been getting more views on Twitch. Fortnite is, I actually consider, Fortnite to be that supreme being of the Battle Royale genre, since it's so popular among so many different people, and it really caters to all audiences of all ages and, all that kind of stuff. And PUBG is for the, the hardcore guys that like, that tactical realism, and those two games will still have an extreme amount of relevance, but Call of Duty Blackout really won't have much relevance anymore. It will be kind of like a dead horse that has been beaten over and over and over again, and most likely in a few months no one will be even talking about Call of Duty Blackout because it will become so irrelevant. There's nothing too new or spectacular that they have incorporated in Call of Duty Blackout. I mean, they might have done some fixes and some changes to the meta or whatever, but there's nothing too significant that they can really, they haven't really altered anything. And it becomes very stale and boring. At least with PUBG, they have added more maps, different weapons, new vehicles, skins. They've actually made an attempt to, make something more interesting. Fortnite has been, doing so well in listening to their audience and, their fan base on, what they want and what can be altered and changed and fixed, and, additions and add-ons and so on and so forth. There's been just so much to Fortnite, and plus Fortnite's a third-person shooter instead of a first-person shooter. Apex Legends is a first-person shooter, and Call of Duty Blackout is a first-person shooter. Now, if you want to hear, some of the reasons why I believe Apex Legends is better, there's a huge emphasis on teamwork, and I usually like to play solo, but since I don't have the option in Apex Legends, I feel that I've created a way for me to, better my skills when it comes to teamwork, and I really appreciate the fact that Respawn Entertainment have literally found a perfect, almost perfect way for you to be able to, work with your team. And that's one thing that I really truly appreciate, and I've never really had that with completely random people. Occasionally I'll have shitty people that just, they don't care. They'll do their own thing. They won't they won't revive you, or if you get downed, they'll run away, go their own separate ways and not even care, or they'll won't consider sharing loot or anything. And it becomes shitty. But I mean, that's with any battle royale game, really, if you think about it, especially if you play with a team of random people. But now, when you get with good people that communicate, you do call out. Oh, I think I saw some movement down that way, and you kind of ping it that way. If you see some loot that you're not going to use, but somebody on your team can use, you're like, hey, bro, I got some loot over here, and then you're like, I'm going to mark it for you. If your teammate gets down, you tell him, crawl towards me. The other guy will cover cover me, I'll revive him, or vice versa. There's that, emphasis on teamwork, which is wonderful. I really do appreciate that. I am, however, really looking forward to what Respawn Entertainment will do for the, several, I'm guessing, thousands, maybe even a few million people that actually would enjoy a solo mode. Because I would actually enjoy that, because then I don't have to rely on anyone except myself, and then that's when my skills are most challenged. I think that will be very interesting, but I also believe that it will be very challenging and a lot more difficult than some of the other Battle Royale games, because it feels like this game was made for teamwork. Maybe they can alter or change a few things that can make it a little bit better. As I'm taking a sip out of my beverage here, hold on just a second. But yeah, just in general, I feel like, Apex Legends really got the teamwork down. Pretty sure they'll deliver something really interesting for solo mode. Their map is not overwhelming. There's not too many open spaces. There's decent elevation, decent open spaces, good close quarters battles. The loot system is decent. It's a little bit much. It's a little bit overwhelming, but it's something that you I guess you have to get used to. But when it comes to Call of Duty, it feels very boring, very stale. There's not enough fun factor in it. There's not enough replayability. If I play Call of Duty Blackout, I'll probably make 2 or 3 attempts at it, and then I'll be like, I'm kind of done. I'm good. With Apex Legends, I can replay the game. Just if I lose whatever, I'll move on and I'll play another one. Then I'll play another one. I'll play another one. I'll just keep playing. And I don't care if I, become the champion and win. I'm having fun. And that's the thing that Call of Duty Blackout is missing, is that fun factor. This is something new, something fresh. As much as people are burnt out on this whole concept of Battle Royale, there is still, this whole, replayability, this fun factor with Apex Legends. I hope that they add more, characters as well. Kind of it's almost like Rainbow Six Siege, because you have different operators. I can say that it's kind of like the specialist in Call of Duty, Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3. It's kind of also like Overwatch, a lot of hints and notes of Overwatch. There's also a lot of, the concept of operators, kind of like how you have in Rainbow Six Siege, but then it has that, almost Fortnite feel to it, but then it has that little bit of that tactical aspect of it that you get from PUBG. So it has hints and notes of some of the other Battle Royale games, and I think that maybe because of that I feel like the developers actually paid attention. I mean, it's not a perfect game. There still needs to be improvements on it, because there's no such thing as perfect, really. There's always room for improvements, obviously, but I just feel like they have really hit a lot of those important key notes when it comes to, that what makes a fun game with a lot of replay value. The map's not overwhelming. The gun mechanics are good. The movement mechanics are good. There's an emphasis on teamwork. I have fun when I play this game. I don't know why. I just, that's the best thing that I can say. I actually have a lot of fun playing Apex Legends. I do. I thought that I was going to hate this game, but I actually really like this game. When I initially loaded this, I was like, I'll probably put this down very quickly. I'm probably not going to like this. It's going to be too much like Fortnite, and I don't like the cartooniness of Fortnite. But I was like, it might be too much like Overwatch, which I'm not good at. That's one of the reasons why I don't play Overwatch, because I'm just terrible at it. It would probably take me months, maybe years, to become good at Overwatch, just to be honest here. But I have fun. In Call of Duty Blackout, I'm just stressing. I'm getting angry. It makes me want to, if I rage, I'll just turn that fucking game off and go play something else. That's how terrible Blackout is. And I feel like Call of Duty Blackout will have absolutely no relevance when the next Call of Duty comes out, because they release a new Call of Duty so often. What the fuck? If the next developer for Call of Duty makes another Battle Royale game, okay, so there's a new Battle Royale game for Call of Duty now? Why can't they just focus on making one Battle Royale game separate from Call of Duty in general? and focus on that, and then have their own regular game that they release yearly, but then have all the development studios kind of work and make one well, polished battle royale game. But unfortunately, they can't do that because they have to release a new game every year, and so they're going to incorporate a battle royale game every year, as long as it's still battle royale is still relevant in their eyes. So the next developer, which is Infinity Ward, is going to make their own version of Battle Royale. And then Sledgehammer Games will make their own version of Battle Royale. And then that's going to saturate the market and actually burn people out even more. And it's actually going to kind of kill and destroy the concept of Battle Royale being fun. And I feel that Apex Legends is going to become better as time goes on, even better than what it is now at its current state, which is actually fabulous. It's fucking great. I have very little to or minimal complaints. I really wish there was a solo mode for this, and that's really the only concern I have. Other than that, everything else has been pretty good for me. I've enjoyed it, but Call of Duty Blackout is complete ass. It's trash. I don't even know how people enjoy playing that. I don't even know how some of those very talented guys like Shroud or Dr. Disrespect or Ninja would actually even consider playing that trash called Call of Duty Blackout. I don't even know why anybody gave that game or that battle royale like even a chance. It's Call of Duty. Focus on Call of Duty, not battle royale. I don't think Call of Duty is destined to make any battle royale games and be good at it. And I'm pretty sure that if Battlefield makes a battle royale game, that's also going to be complete fucking trash, just like the Call of Duty battle royale. So I mean, just stating the fucking obvious here. Obviously, this video will not be monetized. I don't have enough subscribers or view time to get to the point of monetization. So I don't really care if I swear. I know that I'm trying to cut back on the swearing, but it's just like the words of honesty need to be spoken here. And yes, Apex Legends is light years ahead of Call of Duty Blackout. Just imagine a Volkswagen Beetle racing a Ferrari, and Call of Duty could have had that Ferrari, but they failed, and they ended up with a Volkswagen Beetle. And that's why Apex Legends blew them out of the water. They're light years ahead. That is just a sad truth. As much as you would actually hope that a AAA title or such a well-funded development team could do something good. No, it's just really stale, boring, and frustrating. That's all it really is. It's like I don't even know. Like, I can't even compare it to anything. It's just it's bad. It's bad in comparison. I will be making a video comparing Apex Legends to PUBG, seeing which one is would be better in my thoughts and my opinions. I will do that same thing with Fortnite and so on and so forth. So definitely look forward to that. That's coming next in maybe a couple hours or so. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'm deathBYmitten. Definitely hit that like button. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and hit that bell and all that other good shit. That's all I gotta say. Peace. Apex Legends. Woo! Yeah, baby. Winning. Winning. Yes.
This way. Let's go. Recharging my shields. Almost there. We are close to the ring.
I've been downed.
Your time is not over yet. Use the net.
Thanks for that.